I'm Chris Hardwick. I'm here with Matt Jones and Chad Coleman. We are discussing episode 2 of season 5 of The Walking Dead. Let's just get to a couple of viewer questions. Haley H. on Facebook wants to know, Chad, how exactly did Tyrese kill the walkers outside the cabin? How do you think he killed the walkers outside the cabin?
Oh, my goodness. Wow. I smashed their heads up against the cabin.
You think that's what it was?
You saw, yeah, you did. I don't know if you could see for sure, but yeah, there's blood splattered all up and down the cabin wall.
All right. This is from Harold F. on Facebook. Glenn says, anything that's worth finding is hidden. What would your #1 rule of scavenging be, Matt Jones?
Don't let people see you scavenge.
Right.
You know, if people can't see you, then they don't know where the good stuff is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be invisible.
This is from Justin L. on TalkingDead.com. How is Rick gonna react to Morgan and vice versa? Because last time we saw Morgan, it wasn't really. It was a clear episode.
I have a theory.
Out of it, right?
I think the weird carvings on the tree is Morgan.
Yeah.
Because Morgan, when he was in the town square back in the day, he had these weird markings all over his room because he had lost his mind.
Absolutely.
I think those are those same markings on the tree, and he's following the group and protecting them with the markings.
Oh, maybe that was Morgan. There was a shot where someone like Foomp,
Yeah, I think it was Morgan.
You think it was Morgan just kind of checking everyone to make sure everyone's okay?
Yep.
Frank L. on Facebook wants to know, Chad, what was the shack scene with Martin like to shoot?
Oh, it was incredible. It was intense. That guy, Chris Coy, is a wonderful, wonderful actor. And it was majorly intense, man. We both drank a lot of black coffee before we started that, and we just got in there and just let the pressure cooker build. It was awesome.
Lena S. on Facebook wants to know, do you guys think Rick or Tyrese will blame themselves for Bob's capture since they didn't hunt down all the termites?
Man. Oh. Well,
I think Rick will just be like, I was right. but I always want to go after and kill everybody, so I can't beat myself up for everything.
It is, and then finally in this episode, I knew something was going to happen to Bob because they just lingered, they were hinting before that something was going on between Bob and Sasha, and then now it's like, well, it's out in the open.
It's the same thing as like, hey guys, nothing bad's gonna happen.
But when they're in the basement, and it's just that sort of like, oh, one more kiss, and you're like, crap,
Yep.
you know, like,
Wow.
because every time this show gives anyone a moment of joy,
you better believe
it's just
about they fall off the cliff.
I would almost not want anything good to happen in this podcast. Like, please no, I don't want what's gonna happen afterwards.
Please. Mediocre life.
We have a caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm Nina, and I'm calling from Philadelphia.
Nina, how are you?
Billy.
I'm doing great.
Of course you are. I can tell. What is your question?
My question is, do you think Michonne is still as powerful now that she doesn't have her katana anymore?
Do we think Michonne is still as powerful? Interesting.
I think Michonne is more powerful because she has found her humanity. Because she talked about this before. She got rid of the sword, and people are like, don't you miss the sword? Like, I don't miss the sword because when I have the sword, I'm an animal, almost like Tyrese is. When he has his... so the fact that Tyrese is more motherly and Michonne is more and actually making friends and being part of the community, they have their humanity, which gives them more power because they have more to live for.
Well, that's a good answer and all, Matt Jones.
Yes, indeed.
But
brother.
for me, it's sort of like seeing Luke without the lightsaber. It's like, I know you can do without it, but I wanted the katana. I just wanted it to be there.
But then it'll mean more when she gets it back.
Yeah.
It'll mean so much more.
But it was interesting, she reaches for it and it's not there.
Yeah.
I love
But she's okay with it, too.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't want her to be okay with it. You know, I wanted her to be awkward and wanted to be real clunky and awkward. I like her better with it.
It's just cool, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like an extension of her arm at this point.
Plus,
almost.
it's just some amazing kills.
Yeah.
She's
But I did like that he said, like, how did you get so good at that thing if this, ultimately...
Practice.
Yeah, and she just says, well, if you're doing this every day for, it's like all the time in the world to just get good at it.
Yeah.
Well, that is all the time we have. I'd like to thank my guests, Chad Coleman and Matt Jones. I am Chris Hardwick at Nerdist. Good night, Internet.